Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. We've got 4 games left of the season. 4 games to try and secure ourselves European football for next year. It's not looking particularly likely because I have a feeling we're going to have the same issue we had last year, where we're going to finish in this mystical 7th place, which apparently will get us Europa League 2, but we won't get it because Chelsea have got it. I think that's probably what's going to happen. In between episodes then, we did play 4 games, and I said that I wanted 9 points from 4 games, ideally. We got 5. We drew 2-2 with Aston Villa. It was a 95th minute equaliser from Mohamed Tabouni, once again scoring against us, actually. He scored against us last time he played. Johnny Panzo did score a goal for us, and so did Nicky Monasterio. Against Manchester City, we were very unlucky in this one. A Nicky Monasterio goal was the only goal for us, but we do lose this one 2-1 against Bournemouth. We were not lucky in this. We were actually pretty good, but we kind of started to collapse near the end. Luckily, we held on. 2-1 victory here. Jean-Pierre and Christ Chayoule. And then once again, Johnny Panzo on the score sheet, this time after just 2 minutes. But we equalise. I say equalise. We draw this one thanks to an Alexis Claude Maurice equaliser in the 87th minute. I've noticed we concede a lot of late goals. 87th minute there. 95th minute there. 93rd minute equaliser against Chelsea, 88th minute goal for Norwich, 94th minute equaliser for Spurs, an 88th minute penalty for Manchester United. We seem to just stop playing. Well, I think we also conceded late. Yeah, there you go. 94th minute winner for Derby as well. We just seem to stop playing once it hits about 80 minutes, and I don't really know what to do to fix that. Anyway, league table-wise, we are, as you kind of saw, we are still in the hunt for that European spot. We are 3 points behind Southampton, who are going to be our opponents today. So, this is a 6-pointer. This is a match. If we win, we have the chance to go into 6th place. It's not likely to happen, because we need to beat them 3-0, I think, in order to actually leapfrog over them to basically nullify the goal difference. If we lose, I think our dreams of getting a Europa League spot is basically out of the window, isn't it? Also, elsewhere, Manchester United have just won their game, so they've pushed everybody down a little bit, haven't they? Hold on. No, wait, what? Chelsea. Chelsea won 5-0. Chelsea beat Everton 5-0 to leapfrog over us. So, yeah, this is a very, very big game. We definitely have to win this. Also, Arsenal have managed to get themselves in the fight, and our mortal enemies, Norwich, with 2 games in hand. Norwich could be 6th if they win both of their games in hand. The starting lineup we're going to go for then, we are somewhat down to bare bones. We've had a few injuries, although our starting 11 is basically the usual starting 11, which is good. Adonam in the sticks, Jakobsen, Suter, and Big Dids as the back 3. Big Dids, by the way, he's kind of just come into the reckoning. I don't really know why, because it's him and Mylard, and I think if we do a quick comparison... So, Mylard is the green. Mylard is a better technical footballer. He's got better vision as well. He's slightly faster. Mentally as well, he's slightly better. But Big Dids, he's just got something about him. Technically, he's not the most gifted in the world. He can't see further than about 3 yards in front of him, which we've seen multiple times by him trying to do long passes and not finding anybody at all. But I think Big Dids is probably a better footballer now, which I was not expecting. The 2 fullbacks are going to be Joe Willock and Carlos Restrepo. I literally just mentioned, didn't I, that we're basically full strength. We're not. Obviously, what's his name? Marlon Charles, currently out suspended at the moment, and Johnny Santos has a slight injury, so he'll be back very soon. Guendouzi and Chayoule will be the 2 centre midfielders. Jean-Pierre, Santos Bor, and Nicky Monasterio will be the front 3. Something that I've only just recently noticed. Carlos Restrepo here. He is a wonder kid. I don't know how he's a wonder kid, because looking at him, he's not anything special. He's 19 years old, got 2 caps for Colombia. Media description, wonder kid. I can't play him. I just can't do it, because obviously Marlon Charles is so much better than him. So I'm wondering whether we either just replace Marlon Charles and move him to a completely different position and play Restrepo, or maybe we change Restrepo to be something different as well. He's 5'9", he's not a centre-back. Maybe he's a box-to-box midfielder, possibly. As a Saints fan, it is amusing to see Angus Gunn still at the club. James Ward-Prowse not only still at the club, now captain. Nearly 400 appearances for James Ward-Prowse. I was looking at signing him a couple of years ago for Newcastle. Glad I didn't. They've also got Redmond still on the bench. He's got to be like 35, hasn't he? He's only 31. I think I'm confused as to how far into this game I actually am. Early highlight for Southampton. Sigurdsson. That is not Gylfi Sigurdsson, is it? It can't be. It's the ball towards the back. Dids heads to Jakobsen. Chole can't get it clear far enough. It's James Ward-Prowse. It's James Ward-Prowse. 1 minute 15 seconds on the clock. I literally pointed him out as a player who I wanted to sign, and of course he scores against me. Not the best of starts. If we lose this one, that is basically our season over, isn't it? I can't see us actually managing to climb back up, get into European recognition. Jean-Pierre with a free kick for us. It's a questionable save from Gunn. Palms it away for a corner. Jean-Pierre is going over to take it. It looks like, who's that in front of him? Is it Restrepo? I'm not sure. Jean-Pierre crosses in. Rob Holding clears it. Guendouzi gets the ball though. £50 million of Guendouzi. Did he just do a Rabona cross? Did he just do a Rabona cross and didn't find anyone? So Santos Ball collects it from Guendouzi. Oh, he did a Rabona. He did a Rabona. I mean, it's fancy and all, but you literally found nobody. You found a Saints player. Well, 20 minutes in, and so far it's looking... I mean, we're getting a few shots away, but we're not actually seeing anything. We're going positive, which I'm thinking we might need to change up to be attacking. Sosa's throw. Sigurdsson collects it back to Sosa, crosses in. It's a header clear from Big Dids. Chola gets it clear further. Now Santos Bor, Jakobsen, Willock, run down the right. You've got plenty of space. You've probably got the legs to get past Sigurdsson as well. Or not, he's just lumped it forward. He's found Santos Ball. Go for a Rabona, buddy. Do it again. He's not, he's played it back. Willock, now Chole, back to Guendouzi. Chole once again from a long way out. It's another dodgy save. Nicky Monasterio somehow gets there, hits the post. He was offside. I'm more confused, it hit the post, and then Angus Gunn caught it whilst facing away from the post. Right, we're not out of this game. I think we can come back into it. We need to get... If we can nick a goal just before half-time, that would be perfect. We've got a minute left of the first half. Jean-Pierre Chole, he needs to go forward. He's got a couple of options. He's just going through the middle of them. Chole goes for goal. Angus Gunn makes another save. I think Angus Gunn might be wearing boxing gloves, as I don't think he's really caught much at the moment. Chole goes over for the corner, towards the back post, and nobody is there. Monasterio back to Guendouzi. Chole has lots of space if anyone wants to find him. Nicky Monasterio tries to go round, doesn't find Big Dids. Big Dids plays it just about backwards there. That was awful, Dids. It's half-time. We're 1-0 down. We've been the better side. We just haven't taken our chances. Right, this is a risk. We're not doing badly. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. Okay, it didn't go as bad as I thought, but it didn't go as well as I thought it could have done either. Right, Santos Ball is going to be coming off. 6.5 is not good enough. He's also looking aggressive. It's going to be... what's his name? It's Matteo Lopez Bays. He's going to be coming on. Just realised we've got two players called Matteo, and we're signing another one in the summer. Joe Willock with a throw. 51 minutes on the clock, so just 6 minutes into the second half. Lopez Bays, who, if I'm honest, Lopez Bays should be doing better. Southampton are one-on-one with the keeper. It's a good save from Adonam. And, we are not going to get anything from this, are we? We're going to lose to Southampton, and it means we're going to be finishing probably 8th. Rob Holding with a classic 50p header there, well over the bar. We're just not doing anything now. Not doing anything at all. Furious and anxious players in our team as well. Right, Jean-Pierre off, Greg Huddle coming on. We do have one more sub to do, and I'm thinking it might be Nicky Monasterio. Going to give him a demand more. Maybe we go cautious. This seemed to work in a previous episode. Chole steps up with a corner. 20 minutes to play. Jakobsen goes for goal with a head. It's over the bar once again. Southampton with a throw. Rafael Zinho. What a name that is. He has to be a new gen. Rodon plays it all the way across. James Ward-Prowse, the goal scorer. Down the line. Foyth collects it. The former Spurs man crosses in. Back post is Ryan Brewster. Boytink is there. Straight at Adonam, the Brazilian goalkeeper. Is that the whole highlight? Or are we going to see something from the goalkeeper's kick out probably? I say kick out, he's going to roll it, isn't he? He's going to roll it on the floor. Or throw it, fair enough. Chole runs through the centre circle. On the right-hand side, gets tackled by Rafael Zinho. Joe Willock collects it, gets it back, though, to Christ Chole, the Ivorian international. He's going to run. He's going to keep going as well. Goes forward to Nicky Monasterio. Monasterio forces another save out of Angus Gunn, and it's going to be a corner. Monasterio must have had 3 or 4 clear-cut chances now, surely. Greg Huddle steps up to take the corner. It's towards the back post. It's actually towards the middle. Header clear. Final sub, Monasterio off, Francis on. We're getting nothing, and we deserve something. We've been the much better side, and we're just doing absolutely bugger all. Final few minutes, we're going to go very attacking. Just throw everything at it. I'd rather lose 2-0 than not actually put up a fight here. There's nothing. There's no highlights at all. It's going to be a 1-0 defeat. That was awful. That was awful. Absolutely bloody awful. Attackers, you're getting an angry shout because that was literally your fault. I mean, don't shout at the two who didn't get a lot of chance. Let's shout at the ones who should have played. I'm not happy with your performance. I'm also not happy with your performance. And I'm not happy with your performance. Basically, you're the reasons why we lost. The defenders were fine. Well, that might kind of bring the season to an end, which kind of sucks. I mean, it's not necessarily an improvement. It's not necessarily a disimprovement. What's the opposite of improvement? My brain's just drawn a blank. I don't know. Basically, what I'm saying is, last year we finished 7th, I think it was, wasn't it? We finished 7th. This year, if we finish 8th, that's fine. That's reasonable. We've gone up from 1st in the Championship, 13th, 7th, 8th. We're basically starting to sit around this position in the table, and I'm thinking we need to do something. I don't know what that something is. It's going to be something potentially player-based to try and kickstart a new, a fresh resurgence up the table. Well, with that defeat then on the table, we've got 3 matches to play. The final game of the season will be Arsenal. We've got 2 tough games, actually. We've got Everton and Arsenal. What we're going to do is we're going to come back for the Arsenal game. However, when we get to the Everton game, there is still a chance I might show you the Everton game as well. So, it might be a triple upload day. I'm not sure what day this is. I think it's Sunday. It might be a triple upload day. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back later on with possibly the match against Arsenal or maybe Everton.